Kuzo.
So.
Get the Eagles.
Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. It's the first game of this young man's NFL career, and it's usually the case with rookie quarterbacks just starting out. You have to think he'll be picked on early and often by opposing quarterbacks. It's the Dolphins going up against the Seahawks. With that, let's get up to Seattle, as I'm proud to welcome in the newest members of the Madden family. That's our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thank you very much as we welcome all of you inside CenturyLink Field here in downtown Seattle. Today, the opener of the 2016 NFL season between the Miami Dolphins and the Seattle Seahawks. And Charles, as we take a close look at these two teams, the Dolphins last year last in the AFC East at 6-10. The Seahawks, meanwhile, 10-6.
And Miami is trying to build under new direction. They're trying to get back to being the Miami Dolphins that we knew, especially me, back in my youth. In Seattle, great home field.
Run up to the left side.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be a second down. A good, safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
And the offense still has a couple plays to go to pick up the first
Run
on second down and 3. Play fake to Ajayi. It's Tannehill. He's got time.
This is my career on Madden.
Here he throws it away, and now it's third.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Tannehill. And he finds Julius Thomas. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. They got spot 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control
William, Master William.
Now it's It's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. So Ajayi picking up some yardage, and last year only 187 yards as a rookie.
Well, Lamar Miller's gone to Houston. That opens up more possibilities for him. I think we'll see the full range of his game, running and catching this season.
So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi.
Oh, miss.
Taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. Boy, not what you want to see in Q1 of the new year. We'll be back.
Say, Will, where you at, though, cuz?
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. The 7th play now in this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Over the middle, open is Thomas.
Kick that field goal, boy.
Also lead to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame. I hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at... They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion. So a 3rd and 9 and 6 defensive backs out there in the dive.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
Tannehill now to throw. Over the middle, it's Thomas. A pickup of 11, and it moves to James.
All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his 3rd catch here in the 1st quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding his way open.
And maybe a little of both. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be... It's already 2nd and 12. The defense hoping to push them back more. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. To throw on 2nd down is Tannehill. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. K.J. Wright in there to drop him with his first sack of 2016. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Here's Matt Darr now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. This is fielded at the 27. They find some open field here. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
And as soon as they hand a rookie his playbook, they say you better make your mark on special teams if you want to hang around. I'd say returning one for a touchdown will definitely leave a memory.
Yeah, that's a pretty indelible mark here early on in his career. They send Thomas out to the right by himself. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Yep, got him.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I'm actually surprised they didn't get out of that play. I didn't see anyone pressing the line of scrimmage for the defense.
So 1 quarter in the books on NFL kickoff weekend. 10-zip our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out. They run it again with Williams. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. He was a 2nd-round pick. Many scouts thought he could have gone higher than that.
And I was one of them. Even though I don't scout for any particular team, I had a 1st-round grade on him. And frankly, I'm surprised he lasted to the 2nd round. They got a steal with this player.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
They have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, it all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march on the field. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead, but that was a drive that was so long it should.
Three wide receivers.
outside. They're playing press coverage. From the 50, it's Tannehill. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Come on, man. Wagner.
Following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And on 2nd and 10 now. Shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. And most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game. And now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense. 3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leads. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. That'll be taken in the end zone. And an alley to run. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Last year in the regular season, only 7 kick return TDs. We get a taste of it here in week 1 in 2016.
And don't be surprised if that number of 7 falls this year because every special teams coach that I talked with in the offseason all vowed to be more aggressive in their kick return game.
Trying to see, did I step out? Wow.
Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, but not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about a different style of running in order to get this guy going.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They run again with Ajayi. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
When you put together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Here's Tannehill. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw.
Tannehill, throw that junk to my side, man.
That brings up 4th. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and that just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Take it in at the 22. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them.
Looks for
Give me that.
And it's intercepted.
Nigga.
And it's picked off. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
My island, nigga.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no
Dang.
That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure.
Come here. Give me that.
After the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Here comes the Dolphins defensive unit now. And maybe for them at this stage, it's sort of put up or shut up time. They need to stop trailing here.
Oh, I'm with you totally on.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. To the right side here, the tight end Thomas. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Tannehill now on second down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't get that done on that play.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Tannehill on third down. And he finds Julius Thomas. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Fellas, come on, man.
Whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, it's Tannehill surveying the field. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
On second and 10, Tannehill. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
Now Tannehill. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, fourth down. Well, he just threw an interception last drive. Nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even.
I didn't know he was throwing it over there.
Are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of different driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? So that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy-bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country
I
roads.
certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love them.
He's going to field this at the 4.
Dang.
A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And possession will change here with very little time remaining until halftime. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They built a good first. first down throw, Tannehill. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. A great read, and it's picked off. And down inside the red zone. So now here come the Dolphins. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now it's Tannehill, and he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Cliff Averill in there to get him for a loss of 9. And that'll lead to fourth down. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Let's take it at around the 40. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Tannehill on first down. The Fasano here brings it in. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 11 on the gain there. And it's first down, Miami.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he is down deep into Seattle territory.
Dang, Kenny Stills burnt that man.
Take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here.
Dang, Sherman, as soon as you go out, bro, to get you a breath. Them boys hit shit. Deshaun shit.
Tannehill now to give to Ajayi. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss. To throw is Tannehill. The tight end Julius Thomas, the intended target. And now it's third down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And the D looking like they may blitz. Here's Tannehill. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. To return, this is Doug Baldwin. Then he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Here's Ajayi. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
All right, Brandon, you know me as well as anyone. You know I don't usually advocate abandoning things during a game, But here we are in the second half. I think it's time to change things up. Let the running game go a little bit. Let's get to the passing game. And if you still want to get in the hands of the runner, maybe you swing it to him, throw it to him a little bit. Try it that way.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good. But when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion that we just saw there, that's winning football.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Now a fair catch called for and taken here, and that'll set up his guys in great field. And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
2nd and 10, Tannehill once more. He's got the second-year man. This is Devontae Parker. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. Back to the air, Tannehill on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 2015 Pro Bowler, Michael Bennett, in there to get him his 2nd sack now in the afternoon. Third and long, it's Tannehill. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
And now a high kick trying to pin him back. This is taken around the 12. And he's got some space here. And there he goes again. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Brandon, his 2nd punt return for a touchdown in this game. Where's Marvin? That's got to be somewhere near a record, right?
Well, it ties the record, as you know. Been done 14 times coming into 2. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's going to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up 1st downs.
To throw on 2nd down is Tannehill. Over the middle, it's Thomas. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. This is taken at the 18. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it'll be Seahawks. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On first down, it's Tannehill. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And put a really nice game.
Play me in Madden, nigga.
I got you, bro. Jake, yeah.
We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball?
This is my career, dog. You wait till I get back on Madden full time next week. I ain't gonna play you until next week. Cause that's when I'm gonna be playing my my little side league with my boys.
A nickel look by Seattle on third down.
And 5 defensive backs now. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And it's caught by Parker.
Damn.
I put up about the 40. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line giving them time to complete that first down pass.
380.
Tannehill on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete.
Damn.
Back. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. On second down, here's Tannehill. He's got time in the pocket. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mike Bennett getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon. And the defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the sack. It's third down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work. I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And possession will... And Partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week one. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo.
Oh, boy, I tell you, boy.